Well, good evening, everyone, and welcome to another broadcast of Mustang Volleyball on SheridanCountyJournalStar.net. Glad to have you along with us this evening. We are just about a minute away from the start of some bonus JV coverage for you here this evening. The Bennett County Warriors have come to town all the way down from Martin, South Dakota to take on these Gordon-Rushville Mustangs this evening. We will, since we are set up and ready to go early, we will bring you JV action. We won't call that game, but we will have the video running and available for you to watch, and we'll try to keep the sets updated for you as we go, but we will have the video coverage of the JV action available for you to enjoy as we get our evening started between the Bennett County Warriors and the Gordon-Rushville Mustangs. Say thanks to sponsors of tonight's action: the First National Bank of Gordon, Husker Auto Parts, Strong Insurance, Gordon True Value, Bank of the West, Hens Home Furnishings, the Gordon Vision Center, Bob Alcorn State Farm Insurance, Accountant Carol Child, Essence in Gordon, and, of course, some great Bennett County sponsors this evening along with us: the Crossroads Inn of Martin, GE Associates, Ranchland Feed and Critter Cuts, the General Store Ace Hardware, Jim's Body Shop, and the Bennett County Booster. Of course, our video sponsors, as always, with us this evening: Gordon Superfoods Modern Farm Equipment and Sides and Milburn Ford of Rushville. And also, of course, the Sheridan County Journal-Star, your source for all the news that is news in Sheridan County. And the Journal-Star, of course, is available as an online edition, available anywhere, anytime, on your desktop, laptop, or mobile device. Check it out: SheridanCountyJournalStar.net/subscriptions. JV action just about ready to get underway. We will mute the sound just so we don't pick up any embarrassing comments on a hot mic, so you'll have to enjoy this without the sound, but you'll be able to watch all of the action that the wide angle lens can capture, and that's going to be most all of it. Glad to have you along with us. The JVs here should be playing a best of 3 sets match, and then we'll be into varsity action immediately following that. So glad to have you along with us here on SheridanCountyJournalStar.net coverage of Mustang Basketball 2015. Mustangs. Set Javes and the Gordon-Rushville Mustangs, and now the Mustangs lead this one 12-11. And we do have the sound muted just so we don't pick up something that shouldn't be coming over the airwaves while we're waiting for our actual varsity action. So thanks very much for tuning in. Enjoy some JV action. We'll be to the varsity action as soon as the JV match is over. An outstanding first set in JV action as we are in a 1-point contest with the Mustangs leading 21-20 in the first set of JV action. Glad to have you along with us. And we've got our quality issues, I think, dealt with as we were arguing with the technology somewhat on Monday night. We've got that dealt with, and hopefully we're giving you an outstandingly clear picture so far here this evening. One other thing I would pass along is that if any of you are Twitter users, that we would encourage you to fire off a tweet, including the @SC Journal Star handle, and our server will pick that up. And we'd like to know where you're watching from and who you're cheering for this evening. Include @SC Journal Star in your one of your tweets, and we'd like to know where you're watching from and who you're cheering for this evening. Back to volleyball action now, as we are now tied at 21 towards the tail end of the first set in bonus JV action. And the Mustangs take the first set of JV action, 25-21. While we've got a minute, we'll remind you that these broadcasts that we air are being picked up and re-aired by Great Plains Communications. If you're a Great Plains subscriber, you can tune in and watch the Gordon-Rushville football game against Chase County from a week ago. And that airs 7 p.m. nightly from October 9th through October 14th. And then the Gordon-Rushville versus Hay Springs volleyball game, which was from just a few nights ago, Monday night. And that game will be airing at 8:45 p.m. nightly on local access channel number 2, Great Plains Communications. So in the break between the first and second set of JV action, Mustangs lead the match 1-0. We'll give you a score update in the second set of JV action. Bennett County out to a big lead. They lead it 12-4, timeout on the floor. And glad to have all of you along with us this evening as we anticipate a varsity action between the Bennett County Warriors and the Gordon-Rushville Mustangs, bringing you bonus JV coverage now in this best of 3 JV match. Mustangs lead it 1-0, but the Warriors with a 12-4 lead in the second set. Thanks very much for joining us on Sheridan County Journal-Star.net coverage of Mustang Volleyball 2015. for those of you who are with us, we apologize. We're working out some more technical difficulties. It's always a challenge, but trying to get things lined out before we get to the varsity action. Looks like we are playing a third set of JV ball, and so a lot of Gordon-Rushville younger players getting a chance to play here in this third one. Bear with us as we try and work through our issues here and get things to where it'll hold so that we can broadcast the varsity action in good quality for you. So bear with us. An update on JV action in the third set. It is Bennett County 16, Gordon-Rushville 15. I'm glad to have you along with us. I assume that at the end of this set, we'll get ready to start the varsity warm-ups and be ready for varsity action between the Bennett County Warriors and the Gordon-Rushville Mustangs. Been battling with some internet issues this evening. Hopefully we've got those fixed, and we should be smooth sailing from here on out. We'll keep our fingers crossed. The third set action between the Warriors and the Mustangs. Bennett County now leads 17-15 in the third set. We got a few more of you tuning in all the time as we get closer to varsity action between the Bennett County Warriors and the Gordon-Rushville Mustangs. Some bonus coverage JV action here, and we are tied at 22 in another very competitive set as Bennett County has just taken the 23-22 lead, and a timeout called by the Mustangs. So not very far away from getting the varsity warm-ups underway, and we'll have all of the pregame for you, some starting lineups, and a look at both of these teams. So stick with us for just a few more points, and we'll be on to varsity volleyball action in just a few moments. Welcome everyone to another Sheridan County Journal-Star.net broadcast of Mustang Volleyball 2015. We are ready for varsity action. For those of you who tuned in for bonus JV coverage, thanks for hanging with us. We are just 15 minutes away from the opening serve of tonight's varsity volleyball match between the Gordon-Rushville Mustangs and the visiting Bennett County Warriors. The Mustangs come into tonight's game after a strong weekend in Lead Deadwood at the tournament up there. They went 3-1. They finished off Hay Springs on Monday night, and so they have won 4 of their last 5 games. Their record stands at 10-6. Bennett County comes in with a record of 2-14, so struggling on the season. We look for a good match this evening. Let's take time to thank sponsors of tonight's action. I got a great group of sponsors with us tonight from both Gordon-Rushville and from Martin both. The First National Bank of Gordon, Husker Auto Parts, Strong Insurance, Gordon True Value, Bank of the West, Hins Home Furnishings, the Gordon Vision Center, Bob Alcorn State Farm Insurance, Carol Child Accountant, Essence, the Crossroads Inn of Martin, GE Associates, Ranchland Feed and Critter Cuts, the General Store Ace Hardware, Jim's Body Shop, the Bennett County Booster, Modern Farm Equipment Company, Gordon Superfoods, Sides and Milburn Ford of Rushville, and of course the Sheridan County Journal-Star. Very glad to have all of you along with us this evening. 13.5 minutes to go until the start of tonight's game. We'll step aside for a word from our video sponsors and be back with more pregame after this.
This is as good as it gets, a 2015 Competition Orange Mustang GT Coupe Premium. This car features a 5.0-liter V8 with 6-speed manual transmission, a 12-speaker Shaker Pro audio system, ebony leather, voice-activated navigation, reverse park assist, and a slew of track features. Come to Sides of Milburn Ford in Rushville. Call 327-2472 or visit sidesofmilburnford.com to learn more.
Gordon Superfoods is proud to sponsor Gordon-Rushville Mustang football. Superfoods is a full-service grocery store that carries anything you might need. Check out the full-service meat department or satisfy your sweet tooth at the Sandhills Bakery. They have tons of great deals weekly, and if you don't have a rewards card, be sure to get one today. Good luck, Mustangs, from Gordon Superfoods.
When it comes to your land, it pays to be smart. At New Holland, smart means giving you a wide range of options to fit your needs, like smooth cutting, plug-free conditioning, and versatility. Smart means putting more hay in the bale and leaving less in the field. It also means providing exceptional after-sales support and growing a legacy that goes far beyond equipment. That's New Holland Smart. Visit your local New Holland dealer today.
Just over 11 minutes to the start of tonight's match between Gordon-Rushville and Bennett County. Let's take a look at the later part of the schedule for the Mustangs. As we said, the Mustangs went 3-1. It's Bennett County. A week from tonight, next Thursday, it will be the Gordon-Rushville Triangular, and that will see the Valentine Badgers and the Alliance Bulldogs come to town. The 4 p.m. game will be the Gordon-Rushville Mustangs taking on the Valentine Badgers immediately following the Alliance. So make sure you tune in next Thursday, October 15th, for the Gordon-Rushville Triangular. And then on next Saturday, the Mustangs travel to the Utica Invitational. They'll face some outstanding competition down there, and then they'll come back for their October 20th game when they'll face the Morrill Lions, and we will have that game against Morrill as well. We won't be traveling to Utica, but we will have the Gordon-Rushville Triangular and the Morrill game on October 20th as well. On the football side of things, as we work our way towards the end of the busy fall broadcast season, 2 games left for the Mustang football team. They have the week off this week, so no game tomorrow night. Next, they'll be in action October 16th. That's next Friday. They'll travel to Sheridan to take on the Cardinals in that annual rivalry game. That is on the road, and we'll be there to bring all of the action to you. And then the Mustangs finish up at home on October 23rd against the Ogallala Indians. So make sure you tune in for both of those ball games as well. Let's take a quick look while we have a minute at the starting lineups for the visiting Bennett County Warriors. This evening's starting 6 for Bennett County: number 2, Carissa Rahill; number 5, Courtney McDonald; number 7, Jade Mosier; number 13, Lainey Link; number 28, Angie McDonald; and number 33, Rachel Rissy. And the Bennett County Warriors come into tonight's match with a season record of 2 wins and 14 losses. We'll step aside and we'll be back with the starting lineups for the Gordon-Rushville Mustangs in just a bit here on SheridanCountyJournalStar.net coverage of Mustang Volleyball 2015. Before we do that, I'd like to remind you that these broadcasts do air on Great Plains Communications Local Access Channel number 2. This week's schedule from October 9th through the 14th. At 7 p.m. nightly, it is the Gordon-Rushville Mustangs in their near upset bid against the 10th rated Chase County Longhorns. That airs 7 p.m. nightly. And then immediately following that at 8:45 p.m., you can watch the Gordon-Rushville versus Hay Springs volleyball match from Monday night. So that all starting October 9th and running through the 14th on Great Plains Communications Local Access Channel number 2. Just under 8 minutes to go before the opening serve of tonight's match. We'll step aside and let you enjoy some of the warm-ups and be back with more pregame festivities in just a bit here on SheridanCountyJournalStar.net. So 5 minutes and 15 seconds before we get this one underway from Gordon between the Gordon-Rushville Mustangs and the Bennett County Warriors. Let's take a look now at the starting lineups for the Gordon-Rushville Mustangs. The Mustangs starting 6 this evening. Number 1, Shania Friesman. Number 2, Carly Hinn. Number 3, Ashton Sassy. Number 4, Kenna Campbell. Number 11, Josie Perez. And number 17, Keely Campbell. We'd also like to welcome in Grandpa Gordy and Grandma Donna, and Coach Campbell, thinking of you this evening and all of the crew that's with you. Thanks for tuning in. You always such great supporters of Mustang volleyball, and certainly glad to have everyone along with us this evening. So thanks again for tuning in. And on that same note, we also need to send out congratulations while we're doing shout outs to Jordan and Rachel Heather, the proud parents of a new son, Killian Heather, along with, and of course, older sister Ava, also very, very proud of the new baby as well. So congratulations to them. And if you look very closely, you can just see them down at the very bottom of your screen there. Young Killian taking in his first volleyball match here this evening, and so very glad to have them along with us. Just under 4 minutes till we get things started here. Let's take one more quick rundown of our sponsors. We'll have time to work through those as we go through tonight's game. Well, let's start with some of our good Bennett County sponsors that have helped us bring this action to you this evening. The Crossroads Inn of Martin is your home away from home. They welcome hunters, travelers, and families, and they're proud to support the Bennett County Warriors. Located at the junction of Highways 18 and 73 in Martin. Call them at 605-685-1070 to make your reservation. GE Associates is a full-service feed store with feed, mineral, and salt. Give Jay a call to contract your cake now. Sue has American West purses, Montana Silversmith jewelry, and Always Azul pottery. Stop in for our best selection and do your Christmas shopping early. Call 605-685-6414 and like us on Facebook. Ranchland Feed and Critter Cuts wishes the Bennett County volleyball team the best of luck in their season this year. Come check us out. We're a new feed and pet grooming store in Martin, and they are a Crystalix dealer. You can contact them at 605-685-6206. The General Store Ace Hardware proudly supports the Bennett County Warriors tonight. Stop in and see them for all of your farm and ranch needs. Dave, Patty, and Randy, along with the rest of the crew, are there to help you with whatever you are looking for. Jim's Body Shop. Their business is a wreck. Call 605-685-6501, or you can stop by 102 West Main Street in Martin to get your car's body back in shape. And they also replace windshields. And the Bennett County Booster is your news source for Bennett County and beyond, and they are proud to support the Warriors in all that they do. Check out their website BennettCountyBoosterSD.com, for photos of tonight's match and a whole lot more. Essence provides beautiful fresh-cut flower arrangements for any occasion, as well as a great selection of fine wines and gift items, including reclaimed metal products like letters and mirrors, as well as Bam Jam all-natural bamboo speakers. No wires, no batteries. And Essence, of course, is located at 117 North Main Street in Gordon. And, of course, the lovely and talented Amber Sassy just down here to our left this evening, and so stop in and see Amber in Essence, and do that tomorrow, why don't you? Accountant Carol Child is your one-stop resource for all of your accounting and tax needs and a whole lot more. Give her a call at 282-0842, or you can stop by her office at 216 South Main Street in Gordon. And remember, it pays to have an accountant on your side. And this game is brought to you by Agent Bob Alcorn of State Farm Insurance. Bob specializes in farm and ranch insurance. You can stop in and see him on Main Street in Gordon, or you can give him a call at 282-2080. And we are just about ready to get things underway here. It looks like we've got a group over here ready to do the national anthem for us. And so we'll switch microphones so we can bring all of that to you. And just been joined by our camera operator for this evening, Jacoby Belsky. She'll be giving you some great views of tonight's volleyball game. We'll turn it over to public address announcer Chuck Hinn for the introductions of the starting lineups and the national anthem.
It will be performed by the Gordon-Rushville football team.
So there are the starting lineups for both teams. Let's run through those one more time in case you missed it. For the visiting Bennett County Warriors, the starters this evening, number 2 is Carissa Ray Hill. Number 5, Courtney McDonald. Number 7 is Jade Mosier. Number 13 is Lainey Link. Number 28 is Angie McDonald. And number 33 is Rachel Rissy. For the Mustangs, it'll be Shania Friesman, Carly Hinn, Ashton Sassy, Kenna Campbell, Josie Perez, and Keely Campbell in the starting lineup for the Mustangs this evening. The two teams will meet at the net, get ready to take their places, and get this underway. Again, the Mustangs have been playing much better as of late. They come into tonight's game 10-6. They went 3-1 over the weekend at the tournament in Lee Deadwood. They came in 3rd overall in that tournament, and they won their division. They defeated Hay Springs on Monday night and now ready to go to work here against the Bennett County Warriors. Bennett County with the serve, and we are underway. Carly Hinn with a big swing. And that one's going to fall harmlessly to the ground on the side of the Bennett County Warriors. Mustangs out to the quick 1-0 lead. And Kenna Campbell back to serve for Gordon-Rushville. First set action. Kenna's serve is well beyond the end line. We are tied at 1. So Rachel Rissy back to serve for Bennett County. Jump serve by her, but it catches the tape, falls on the Warriors side, and so the Mustangs lead it 2-1. 3 points in the game, and 2 of those by service errors so far. So Josie Perez with the serve now. Gets that one across, and the Warriors go to work, but they can't get the set up into the air as Rissy couldn't get to it, and it's a 3-1 Mustang lead. Perez sends it across again. Rissy barely got to that and sent it back over. The Mustangs in business. Here's Shania Friesman. Good swing by Shania that time. Poked over the net by Bennett County. Now they'll set it in the middle for Carly Hinn. That's off Rissy and out of bounds. Another Mustang point. And there's the first kill of the night for Carly Hinn. Four to 1 Mustangs. Perez with the serve. McDonald fields it. And there's Perez with the tip. Now the quick tip by Kenna Campbell. In the middle attack this time, and Kenna Campbell reached out with one hand. Shania Friesman with the big block at the net knocks that one down. The Mustangs pick up another one at 5-1. Good serve that time by the Mustangs, and there's Friesman again to knock that one down. 6-1 Mustangs, as they're wasting no time getting some separation from the Warriors here. Perez with the serve. Rissy pops that one up. Mosier on the attack, but sent right back over by the Mustangs. Perez, Kenna Campbell with the set. Friesman has to just tip it, but it's blocked at the net by the Bennett County Warriors. That's Courtney McDonald with the block. And it's 6-2. And now McDonald back to serve for the Warriors. First set action. McDonald's serve dug by Ashton Sassy. The Mustangs get it back across and find the end line. I think that was Josie Perez on the kill that time. Got it just inside the end line, and it makes it 7-2. Carly Hinn will step back to serve it up for the Mustangs. Carly sends that one across. Rissy with the set. And that one's not going to get there as Jade Mosier had a bad angle and she couldn't get it across the net. 8-2 Mustangs. Carly with the deep serve that time. Set. And now the free ball sent over by Brianna Cradaville, who's now into the game. There's Ashton Sassy with a no-doubter. Ashton with her first kill of the game out of that middle spot and knocks that one down with authority. It's 9-2. McDonald on the dig. They'll set it up, and here is the attack, but dug out by the Mustangs. Friesman caught the top of the net, and they're going to say that's all she caught. It didn't make it over, and it'll be a point for the Warriors. It's now 9-3 as Jade Moser will serve. Perez with a dig. Kenna Campbell. Keely Campbell tips it over the blocker, and now another tip by the Warriors. Here's Friesman, off balance shot. Rissy with the set, and now another tip by Carissa Rayhill that time, but she tips it wide, trying to avoid that big block being put up by Shania Friesman, and she tipped it wide of the mark. 10-3 Mustangs. Keely Campbell with the serve. And that one was some confusion on the serve receive Carly Hinn pops that up, and Ashton Sassy able to send it across and keep it alive for the Mustangs. Here's another tip try, and another one sent wide of the mark and out of bounds. 11-3 Mustangs. And I believe that was Rahill again on that tip attempt. So the big block of the Mustangs taking its toll early against the Warriors. Perez. Here's Shania Friesman, and that one is out of bounds, and the kill by Friesman. A balanced attack so far for the Mustangs this evening as they now lead at 12-3. And Keely Campbell puts that one into the net, and it's now 12-4. So Laney Link back to serve as the Warriors trail it by 8. That serve doesn't make it over the net, 13-4. And Shania Friesman will get ready to send this one across for the Mustangs. That one to the back row, and then some confusion there between Ray Hill and Rissy. Ball falls to the floor. It's 14-4 Mustangs. Timeout on the floor called by Bennett County. Gives us an opportunity to remind you to stop in and see the professional staff at Gordon Vision Center for all of your vision needs. Whether you just need a routine checkup or you're not seeing as well as you used to, they can get you back to 20/20 in no time at the Gordon Vision Center. Hinn's Home Furnishings invites you to come and see their completely remodeled store. New items are arriving daily, and they have a full line of appliances, sofas, recliners, mattresses, and much more. And if you don't see what you're looking for, they can get it for you. They also offer free local delivery. And don't forget that every dollar you spend locally keeps money in our community. That's Hinn's Home Furnishings in downtown Gordon. Back to volleyball action. Shania Friesman with the serve, and the Mustangs leading 14-4. Ray Hill with the set. Rissy tips that one across. Just caught the tip of the blocker and down into the open space on the Mustang side of the floor. It's now 14-5, and now into the game. To serve comes Angie McDonald. Friesman with the dig. They'll set it up for Perez. Big swing, knocks it down. Second kill of the evening for Josie Perez, and it's back to a 10-point game at 15-5. Now Ashton Sassy steps back to do the serving for the Mustangs. Ray Hill, or excuse me, not Ray Hill, that was Mosier with the dig. Blocked at the net by the Mustangs, now back across. Here's Sassy to Kenna Campbell in the middle for Hinn. Big swing, knocks it down. And when Carly gets going in the middle, she is really hard to stop. Good swing that time. 16-5, the Mustang lead. Rissy with the set. This is McDonald on the attack. Off of the Mustang blocker and out of bounds. It's a point for the Warriors, 16-6. Now Ray Hill will step back to serve. Friesman with the dig. They'll set Hinn. She has to tip it across. Mustangs hanging on here, and Carly Hinn tries to send that one over. Can't quite get it there. And it's another Warrior point. It's now 16-7. Ray Hill with the serve. Ashton Sassy digs it. Kenna Campbell, Josie Perez off the blocker, and now they'll set it up. That's an attack by Mosier, but dug out of there by the Mustangs. Here's Perez on the attack, and Perez knocks down her third kill of the first set. So Josie Perez getting things going early here. It's now 17-7, and Kenna Campbell will serve for the Mustangs. Good serve by Kenna. Rissy with the set. The attack by Mosier. They'll set it up for Carly Hinn, and she'll send it across. They'll set it in the middle this time. That was McDonald on the attack. And they're going to say that one of the Mustangs was under the net. And another Warrior point makes it 17-8. Ashton Sassy, not a good serve receive that time. And the Mustangs are going to be bailed out as Friesman sends the free ball across. Here's an attack in the middle. Quick hands again by Kenna Campbell. Quick tip by Keely Campbell. And now the Warriors back to work. Tip over the block. Kenna Campbell sets it up. Perez, big swing. Dug out of there by Rahill. Here's Mosier with the tip. Kenna Campbell, Keely Campbell with the set. In the middle for Hinn. Big swing. That one's not returnable. And another kill for Carly Hinn. That's her third. And it's 18-8. Well, the Mustangs going to work early and often in this first set. And that one in the net by Josie Perez makes it 18-9. 8 kills in this first set for the Mustangs. As McDonald goes out and into the game comes Brianna Cradaville for the Warriors. 18-9, and there's a good serve. Hinn has to send the free ball across. Warriors go to work. This is Cradaville with the tip, finds the open space, and scores a Warrior point. It's 18-10. So Cradaville came in and wasted no time making her presence known as she gets the kill that time. Here's Carly Hinn off the block and down. That's Carly's fourth. And it's 19-10. Carly Hinn steps back to serve. They'll set it up for Cradaville off of the block. Sassy will set it up for Friesman. Good drive by Friesman. And Cradaville sends it back across. Kenna Campbell sets it up for Keely Campbell. Cross-court winner for Keely. She gets on the board here and makes it 20-10. And it's back to a 10-point lead for the Mustangs as we work our way towards the later stages of this first set. Carly Hinn sends it across. Dug by Rahill. The quick tip that time by Rissy. Here's Perez with a big swing. And now Mosier with the cross-court attempt, and she drops it in for a Bennett County Warrior point, 20-11 now. So Mosier with the serve. Dug by Perez. Kenna Campbell pops it up. Friesman, she had everything going her way. Lots of momentum, and Shania Friesman knocks that down. It is her second kill of the set, and it is 21-11. And it's timeout called on the floor by Bennett County. First set, Mustangs lead at 21-11. Come bank with the best. Bank of the West offers all banking services, including mortgages. Come enjoy our welcoming atmosphere. The coffee pot is always on at the Bank of the West in Gordon. And it is that time, folks, to get out and winterize your home and your yard before it's too late. Buck and the gang at True Value of Gordon have everything that you need. You can stop in and find them in downtown Gordon. Family owned since 1932. Strong Insurance is your independent insurance company offering all forms of insurance. Stop in today at 224 North Main Street in Gordon. And Husker Auto Parts is your local CarQuest dealer offering a wide selection of CarQuest parts and CarQuest accessories. Stop in at 221 North Main Street in Gordon and ask about their fall bulk oil sale. And the first made decision. Bank of that time. Kenna Campbell sets it up that time by Mo. Trouble is they're going to say that it was out of bounds. It came on the wrong side of the antenna, the red and white antenna that sticks up. It was very, very close, and the line judge indicated that it was indeed out of bounds. 22-12, and Shania Friesman now to serve for the Mustangs. Mosier with the dig. Rahill sets it up, and Rissy with the tip, and the Mustangs caught off guard with the quick tip that time. It's a Bennett County point, and it makes it 22-13. So Cradaville out, and back in to serve is Angie McDonald. In with the dig. Kenna Campbell sets it up for Perez. And she finds the open spot on the floor between Mosier and Link. and it's 23-13. Josie Perez having a good night. That's 4 kills in the set. Ashton Sassy with the serve. Drops that one over nicely. And now it'll be a free ball, but nobody gets to it. And that brings up set point for the Mustangs, 24-13. Ashton Sassy serves for the set. Rissy with the quick tip. Friesman there ready for it. Josie Perez, big swing off the blocker. Rahill got a piece of it, and that one's not coming back over. The Mustangs win the first set by a final score of 25-13. So 1 set in the books. The Mustangs lead the match 1-0 on SheridanCountyJournalStar.net coverage of Mustang Volleyball 2015.
The way we see it, if you're going to call something smart, it better help you get real work done. Help you grow food, feed, and energy independence. Help you get the most with the latest precision farming technology while doing the job right and on time. From combines to tractors to hay tools, visit your New Holland dealer today to see equipment built New Holland smart.
Visit your authorized dealer today.
New Holland.
The Honda Accord EX. This 2008 sedan has a V6 engine, automatic transmission, and a leather interior. Sides of Milburn offer a world-class detailer, a professional service department, and now do consignments. Stop by Sides of Milburn Ford to see this car and many more.
Gordon Superfoods is proud to sponsor Gordon-Rushville Mustang football. Superfoods is a full-service grocery store that carries anything you might need. Check out the full-service meat department or satisfy your sweet tooth. They have tons of great meat. Don't have a reward. Good luck, Mustangs. The second set underway. Kenna Campbell. Kenna sets it up. Perez on the attack. Dug out by Link, and here's Rahill with the tip. Keely Campbell this time in the middle for Carly Hinn. She has to tip it, and that one is in the net by McDonald, and another Mustang point. So Kenna Campbell with another serve. That one's going to be popped over by Rahill that time. Now here's Hinn in the middle, as Mosier stuck a hand out and somehow got that ball back into play. Perez hits it at her again. Rahill with the attack, and that one is long. So 3-0 Mustangs, early going of the second set. Set it up for Rahill. Collision between a couple of Mustangs, and now Carly Hinn sends the free ball across. Dug by Rahill. They'll set it up for McDonald. Now here are the Mustangs. This is Perez, and her attack is long beyond the end line. It's 3-1. Now Rahill will step back to serve for Bennett County. Ashton Sassy with the dig. Kenna Campbell sets it up for Perez right side, and another attack that's just a little bit long. So after being absolutely on fire in that first set, Josie Perez has come back down to earth. 3-2 now as that serve is long, and it's now 4-2. Josie Perez back to serve for the Mustangs. Quick tip try that time by Rissy, but Carly Hinn big at the net there, could see that coming. It didn't make it across, knocks it down, and it's 5-2 in favor of the Mustangs. Josie Perez comes clear to the near side to serve this one. Sends it to Rahill. They'll set it up for McDonald, and she's got a good attack and knocks that one down. for the Warrior point. It's 5-3. So this will be Rissy back to serve. Friesman with the dig. Kenna Campbell and Josie Perez on the attack. Just dug out of there that time. And now Shania Friesman in the net as she went up for that block. Got in the net, and it's 5-4, back to a 1-point game early on in the second set. Rissy's serve may have been long. Perez reached out to try and send that one up, and instead it ends up at the back wall. We are tied at 5. Rissy's serve just caught the top of the net. It'll have to be a free ball sent over by the Mustangs, and the Warriors go to work. This is McDonald. Keely Campbell with the quick save that time. Rissy for length. That one would have been out, but I believe it was Rissy. Didn't realize where she was, tried to save it, and it cost the Warriors a point. It's 6-5. Carly Hinn to serve. They'll set it up for Moser, blocked across by Friesman. Kenna Campbell tight to the net. Here's Ashton Sassy off the block. The Mustangs keep it in play. Friesman again, but that one's in the net. And we're tied at 6. The Mustangs took command of the first set early and never really looked back. Bennett County giving them all they can handle here in the second set as Brianna Cradaville back into the game for Bennett County. Kenna Campbell with a quick tip, tried to find that back corner. Here's Moser with the tip. Kenna Campbell sets it up for Josie Perez. Rayhill with a one-handed save that time, and they keep it alive. Kenna Campbell, Friesman straight down to the floor. Shania Friesman went up high to get that one, sent it down at a sharp angle. It's 7-6 Mustangs, and now Keely Campbell back to serve for Gordon-Rushville. Rissy with the set. Cradaville, not much she could do with that. That set was a little bit too far outside, and it's 8-6 Mustangs. So Keely Campbell puts this one into play. They'll set it up. This is Moser. That's in the net. Mustang point. Now it's 9-6. And the Mustang block has really affected the play of the Bennett County Warriors as they've resulted to a lot of tips. And there's a shot into the net by Cradaville, and another Mustang point at 10-6. And that one out of the rafters and right back down again, and they won't get that one across. 11-6. The Mustangs on a little bit of a run. And this has been a really good part of the rotation for the Mustangs throughout the season. When you get Keely Campbell back there serving, they have made some really nice runs, and they're in the middle of another one now as Ashton Sassy is there to block that one back across. And it's 12-6 Mustangs, and we got a timeout on the floor called by Bennett County. Second set action. Mustangs lead at 1-0. They lead at 12-6 here in the second. Take this opportunity to remind you that if you are a Twitter follower, we did this during the football game against the Bennett County Warriors. Fire off a tweet that includes the handle @SCJournalStar, and we'll pick that up and we'll air those tweets as we have time during the rest of the match. So fire off a tweet. Let us know who you're watching with, where you're watching from, who you're cheering for. Make sure you include @SCJournalStar. We'll get those going as we have time throughout the broadcast. Mustang volleyball team will be off for until next Thursday. They've got a week to get ready for their triangular with the Alliance Bulldogs and the Valentine Badgers. Action starts. We'll have that action for you. Starts at 4 o'clock when the Mustangs take on the Valentine Badgers. Then Valentine and Alliance will play And then the Mustangs will play the Alliance Bulldogs in the nightcap, and we'll have all of that action for you. 12-6 here in the second set. Keeley Campbell gets us going again. This one's tight to the net, and they'll say 4 hits on the Bennett County Warriors as it didn't clear the tape. 13-6 Mustangs as they're starting to get some separation in this second set. Keeley Campbell with the long serve right on the end line. That's an ace serve for Keeley Campbell. And it's now 14-6. Rayhill with the dig that time. They'll set it for Cradaville. Punches that one over the top. Kenna Campbell gets to it, sets it for Friesman. Back corner and down. 4 on the night for Friesman. 15-6 now Mustangs. And these stats that as I keep them, they are certainly not official. I tend to forget once in a while in the heat of battle to mark down some of these stats, but that is definitely an ace serve for Keeley Campbell. And another Mustang point, and just like that, it's 16-6. Now into the game comes Keisha Rayhill, number 12 of Courtney McDonald in that back row. Cradaville too tight to the net, can't do anything with it. 17-6 Mustangs. Another good run behind the serving of Keeley Campbell. Mustangs by 11. That one is set by Keisha Rayhill. Here's Cradaville, blocked back across by Kenna Campbell. That one won't work. It hit the rafter and came back down on the Mustang side, and that is a Mustang point. It makes it 18-6. Keisha Rayhill tried to set that serve, rolled off of her fingers, and Bennett County not able to return it. 19-6. The Mustangs with a big run here. They lead it by 13. Another great serve by Keeley Campbell. The free ball sent across by Rissy. In with the dig. Kenna Campbell sets it up for Friesman. She had to use the left hand, but she went under the net. She came from a long way back, and her momentum carried her under the net. It would have been a kill, a great left-handed attempt at that. But as it is, under the net and a point for the Bennett County Warriors at 19-7. Rissy now steps back to serve. Now Sierra Anderson into the game. She'll take the place of Keeley Campbell. Now Moser steps back to serve and puts that one into the net. 20-7. Mustangs inching closer to that 25-point mark, and now another timeout called on the floor by Bennett County. Their second of the set. 20-7. Mustangs lead it in the second set. We talked about the Mustang volleyball team will be in action. Our next football broadcast will be next Friday night. The Mustangs are off tomorrow night. They get a week to rest after a grueling schedule the first part of the season as they get ready to head to Sheridan for their annual rivalry game against the Sheridan Cardinals, and then they'll finish up October 23rd against the Ogallala Indians, and we will have both of those games for you here on SheridanCountyJournalStar.net. So the Warriors taking their time coming out of that timeout. Mustangs lead this second set 20-7. Shania Friesman back to serve for the Mustangs. Moser tried to set that, but somehow they were able to get it back across. Here's Ashton Sassy, big swing. Down to the floor, and another kill for Ashton Sassy. That's her second on the night. It's 21-7. They'll set it for Rayhill, and that attack is long, and that is Carissa Rayhill on the attack, but that one is long. And now into the game for Bennett County, also Jessica Begeman into the match for the Warriors. 22-7. Rissy sets it up. And that one finds the mark, as that was Laney Link with the kill that time. Makes it 22-8. Kenna Campbell with a quick tip that time, but Rayhill was there and ready to go. And then Carissa Rayhill, Link with the serve. Dug by Hen. They'll set it up, and this is Josie Perez, and that one is long, and that's the third time in this second set that she has hit one beyond the end line. Makes it 22-10. Hen digs it. Kenna Campbell, here's Josie Perez. That one was down without a doubt. Josie Perez with her first kill of this second set. And it's 23-10. Ashton Sassy will serve for the Mustangs. Rissy sends the free ball across. Ashton Sassy sends it up to Kenna Campbell in the middle for Carly Hen. And that is off of Keisha Rayhill. And the Mustangs now at 24-10, looking at set point here for the second set. And she puts that one in the net. 24-11. Bennett County will live to play another point. Back into the game now comes Courtney McDonald and Angie McDonald back into the game as well. So this will be Angie McDonald with the serve. Kenna Campbell sets it up for Josie Perez. Had to hurry to get to that one and won't be returned. The Mustangs take the second set 25-11. They now lead the match 2-1 here on Sheridan County Journal Star.net coverage of Mustang Volleyball 2015.
The Honda Accord EX. This 2008 sedan has a V6 engine, automatic transmission, and a leather interior. Sides of Milburn offer a world-class detailer, a professional service department, and now do consignments. Stop by Sides of Milburn Ford to see this car and many more.
Gordon Superfoods is proud to sponsor Gordon-Rushville Mustang football. Superfoods is a full-service grocery store that carries anything you might need. Check out the full-service meat department or satisfy your sweet tooth at the Sandhills Bakery. They have tons of great deals weekly, and if you don't have a rewards card, be sure to get one today. Good luck, Mustangs, from Gordon Superfoods. Going the right way. Third set action now, and we are underway. Mustangs lead this one 2-0. And there's a quick tip across by Kenna Campbell working at the net. Kenna knocks that one down. Give her a kill. Her first of the night. Mustangs lead at 1-0, and they lead the match 2-0. Kenna steps back to serve it up for the Mustangs. Good serve by Kenna that time. Rissy with the set. Blocked back across by the Mustangs. Perez, they'll set it back for her. Finds the corner and knocks it down. Josie Perez, and that is her sixth kill of the night. Mustangs lead it 2-0. Kenna Campbell's serve. Rissy sets it up. Good attack that time by Courtney McDonald. Here's Hinn, and can't quite get that one across, and it's 2-1. Rissy steps back to serve for Bennett County. Dug by Friesman. They'll set it for Hinn in the middle. Rayhill with the one-handed save that time. Now they'll set Perez. That one's just inside the line for a Mustang point. It's 3-1. That's 7 on the night for Josie unofficially. Now Josie Perez steps back to serve. They'll set it up. This is Mosier. The back row for Ashton Sassy. Here's Shania Friesman on the attack. And a little bit of luck sometimes goes your way. That one into the rafters and back down on the Bennett County side. The quick tip knocks it down on the Mustang side, and it's 3-2 after the Warrior point. So Courtney McDonald will step back to serve for Bennett County. And her serve is long. Mustangs lead it 4-2 now. And Carly Hinn will serve for the Mustangs. Rissy with the set, and that attack is long by Link. 5-2 Mustangs. This attack by Cradaville is dug by Kenny Campbell, quickly sent back across by Keely Campbell, and now confusion reigns on the side of the Warriors, falls to the floor, and it's 6-2. Carly Hinn with the serve. Rissy with the set. This is Link in the middle and blocked right back across. Big block put up that time by Shania Friesman. Nothing was getting through there. 7-2. Mustangs lead it by 5. Mosier sets that serve up. Here's Cradaville on the attack. Kenna Campbell for Friesman. Off the top of the net. And that'll be a Mustang point as that one hit the rafter and came down on the Mustangs side. And it's now 8-2 Mustangs with the 6-point lead. And again, glad to have Grandpa Gordy and Grandma Donna and all of the crew along. Kim wanted to let me know that she knew that you guys would be watching, and glad to have everyone along with us here this evening. Hope you get to feeling better soon. Glad to have you along with us here this evening, as there's another big block by the Mustangs, and now a tip try. Kenna Campbell sets that up. Ashton Sassy has to send it across. Here's Cradaville on the attack. Keely Campbell sets it up for Josie Perez, off 2 blockers and out of bounds. Mustang point. Nice rally that time. The Mustangs come out on top 9-2. The lead has grown to 7 in this third set. Carly Hinn puts it into play, and off the fingertips of Courtney McDonald that time as she tried to set that serve. Couldn't get it done. Now back into the game for McDonald comes Keisha Rayhill. Number 12, she'll be in the middle of the back row. Carly Hinn sends one right to her, but a little bit long. And it's 10-3. Mosier now to serve for the Bennett County Warriors. Good dig that time by Perez. Friesman off balance shot. And Bennett County able to keep it alive. Keely Campbell in the middle for Ashton Sassy. Down to the floor, and another kill by number 3. She's got 1 in each set tonight. That's her third, and it makes it an 11-3 ball game in favor of the Mustangs. Keely Campbell back to serve. Rissy sets it up for Rayhill. Now outside for Friesman, blocked at the net and then sent back across. Kenna Campbell in the middle for Sassy. Tips it over the blocker. Couple of good saves that time, and a great job by the Bennett County Warriors to get that one back across. But here's Friesman with a big swing off the block and down. Shania Friesman with her 5th of the night makes it 12-3 in the 3rd set. And there's Mosier attempting to set that serve off of her fingertips into the back wall. And now into the game will be Miranda O'Brien, as she'll come in to take the place of Mosier. Back row middle for O'Brien. And we got a rotation violation on Bennett County. So some confusion after the substitution. 14-3 Mustangs. And Link can't handle that one. Down to the floor, it's 14-3 Mustangs. Pulling away, actually 15-3. Scoreboard operator a little bit slow that time. 15-3 Mustangs as they start to pull away from the Warriors. And that one's on the line, and another ace serve for Keely Campbell, her 3rd of the night. 16-3. Link gets that one up this time. Here's Cradaville on the attack, off the block. Now the Mustangs go to work. Here's Shania Friesman. Mistimed the jump that time and puts it into the net, 16-4. Timing is everything in volleyball, and it was just a little bit off that time. As Keely Campbell comes out, Sierra Anderson into the game, into the back row. Link's serve well wide of the mark and out of bounds. 17-4 Mustangs. And that'll put Shania Friesman back to serve for Gordon-Rushville. O'Brien with the dig. They'll set Cradaville in the middle. That one would have been long. Carly Hinn reached up, and it's off of Hinn and out of bounds, 17-5. Now Devin Tinsvold going to check into the game for the Mustangs. She'll come in to take the place of Shania Friesman. Devin Tinsvold, the sophomore, comes into the back row. Big shoes to fill as Friesman goes out. Mustangs lead at 17-5. Hinn with the dig. Kenna Campbell up in the middle as Ashton Sassy punches that one across. Here's Rayhill trying to get to that ball. Carissa Rayhill couldn't reach it. And another Mustang point. It's 18-5. Ashton Sassy on the serve. Rissy sets it up. That was Courtney McDonald on the attack. And here's Hinn with kind of the excuse me shot over the top. Finds the open space. And Carly has her 5th kill of the game. Mustangs lead at 19-5. And that one is awfully hard to defend as that serve trickled over the net, and it's returned wide of the mark. 19-5 Mustangs, 20-5 Mustangs with the lead. They'll set it up for Rayhill, and now here come the Mustangs. Perez, big swing. Rayhill again on the attack, but there's Tinsvold. And Rissy tried to knock that one down. Couldn't quite get there in time. Hits it into the net. It's 21-5. And we got a timeout called on the floor. Mustangs lead this one 21-5. Not much time left in this match, it doesn't look like. Let's make sure we thank the sponsors of tonight's action. The First National Bank of Gordon, Husker Auto Parts, Strong Insurance, Gordon True Value, the Bank of the West, Hinn's Home Furnishings, the Gordon Vision Center, Bob Alcorn State Farm Insurance, Accountant Carol Child, Essence, the Crossroads Inn of Martin, GE Associates, Ranchland Feed and Critter Cuts, the General Store Ace Hardware, Jim's Body Shop, the Bennett County Booster, Modern Farm Equipment, Gordon Superfoods, and Sides and Milburn Ford of Rushville. Kenna Campbell out of the game now as Gracie Perez comes in to do the setting duties for the Mustangs in this third set as some of these reserves start to get some quality playing time here. That one off the block and out of bounds by Courtney McDonald. Nice attack that time. And it's 21-6. So Carissa Rahill will serve it as Callie Schultz now into the game. And it's another Warrior point, 21-7. Callie wearing that pink libero jersey, number 16 for the Mustangs. And it's 21-7. Carissa Rahill with the serve. And now these young Mustangs having trouble getting everybody on the same page. 21-8. So 3 reserves in that back row. Schultz, Tinsvold, and Anderson. So Perez steps up and takes this one. Here's Carly Hinn. Big swing that time. Tipped back across quickly. Gracie Perez to Josie Perez. Another big swing on the line and knocks that one down. Josie Perez has had a big night. That's 8 kills on the evening for her. Makes it 22-8. And now younger sister Gracie will step back to serve for the Mustangs. Carissa Rahill digs that. Gracie Perez sets it up for Josie Perez. Blocked right back across at the net. And that was Courtney McDonald big at the net that time with the block. And it's 22-9. Rissy now to serve for Bennett County. Tinsvold tried to set that serve. Didn't get it up enough. Nobody home. 22-10. So these young players getting a chance at some varsity action here, some valuable experience as the Mustangs start looking ahead towards next year already. Always trying to develop that talent. And another problem that time, getting it returned over. It's 22-11. Callie Schultz just got enough of that one to send it back across. Here's McDonald on the attack. Now Tinsvold sets it up. Josie Perez with a good shot that time. Now they'll send it across to Mosier. She pokes it back across. Gracie Perez sets it up. Josie Perez tight to the net. Can't do much with that one. Here's Mosier again, and one of the Mustangs was in the net. The attack was wide. They don't call in the net. They'll say the attack was wide. It's 23-11. I thought one of the Mustangs was in the net. And now Delenn Rodriguez comes in to take the place of Josie Perez. Job well done for Josie this evening. Delenn Rodriguez will step back to serve it up for the Mustangs. They lead it 23-11. They'll set it for Courtney McDonald, and she knocks that one down. So Courtney McDonald now starting to find the range in this third set. Now Angie McDonald out and Brianna Cradaville in. 23-12. Schultz returns that one all the way across the net. They'll set it up. Cradaville's attack falls just inside the back line. 23-13. So this young Mustang bunch, just one starter out on the floor now. That's Carly Hinn, as they are facing some adversity here. And Devin Tinsvold can't field that one cleanly. And it's an ace serve this time for Courtney McDonald. 23-14. And Schultz and Tinsvold arguing over that one, and it goes out of bounds. And another ace for McDonald. Coach Campbell wants to talk this one over and try to calm her young Mustangs down out there on the floor. It's now 23-15. Again, let's take a look at the rebroadcast schedule on Great Plains Communications. Gordon-Rushville football versus Chase County from last Friday night. An outstanding game. Mustangs nearly pulled the upset, but fell short against the 10th rated Chase County Longhorns. That airs 7 p.m. nightly from October 9th through the 14th. And then the Gordon-Rushville versus Hay Springs volleyball game from Monday night, and that airs at 8:45 nightly. Back to volleyball action. This serve probably would have been long. Callie Schultz returns it. Carly Hinn hits that one into the net, and it's 23-16. So McDonald with another serve. Mustangs will have to send the free ball across, and it won't get there. So now Coach Campbell gonna send some starters back in as Schultz comes out and Sassy back in, Tinsvold out, and Friesman into that back row. Mustangs trying to get some proven defenders and get this game over with, as there's the big swing by Carly Hinn, puts it just inside the back line, and it's 24-17. It will be match point, and this will be Carly Hinn to serve it up. 24-17 Mustangs serving for the match. Carly Hinn. That one's up into the rafters. Tough play. Cradaville tips it across. Now Anderson with the set. Sassy with the drive. That one won't go. Tipped clear to the back line. And Friesman gets it across. Hinn and the Mustangs living on the edge. Somehow they get that one back over. Here's Mosier, and that one finds the floor just in front of Delenn Rodriguez, 24-18. So you got to tip your hat to this Bennett County Warrior bunch. They don't quit. They've hung in there to the very end. They now trail it by just 6, but another match point coming up. Rodriguez, Perez, and here is Friesman. She sends it down to the floor and closes this one out, 25-18. The Mustangs win the match in 3 straight sets. Final scores of 25-13, 25-11, and 25-18. Let's take a quick minute, see how quick my math skills are here. And we'll try and get you some unofficial statistics. So unofficially, of course, for the Mustangs, I always miss a few of them as we go through here. Shania Friesman, I show, finished with 6 kills, 2 in each set. Carly Hinn finished also with 6, 4 in the first and 2 in the third. Ashton Sassy finished with 3, Kenna Campbell with 1. Josie Perez was the offensive weapon this evening as she finished with 8 kills. Keely Campbell had 1, but she also added 3 ace serves. For the visiting Bennett County Warriors, and I know I didn't get all of their statistics marked down. For Carissa Rahill, I had her with 2 kills. Courtney McDonald I had with 3 and 2 aces. Jade Moser with 1, Brianna Cradaville with 1, and Lainey Link with 1. Again, very unofficial statistics there. Again, the Mustangs win this one in 3 straight sets, 25-13, 25-11, and 25-18. One final opportunity for us to thank our sponsors that make it possible for us to bring these broadcasts to you. The First National Bank of Gordon, Husker Auto Parts, Strong Insurance, Gordon True Value, Bank of the West, Hinn's Home Furnishings, the Gordon Vision Center, State Farm Insurance, Accountant Carol Child, Essence, the Crossroads Inn of Martin, GE Associates, Ranchland Feed and Critter Cuts, the General Store Ace Hardware, Jim's Body Shop, the Bennett County Booster, Gordon Superfoods, Modern Farm Equipment, Sides and Milburn Ford, and of course the Sheridan County Journal-Star. The Mustangs win this one in 3 tonight over the Bennett County Warriors. Make sure you tune in a week from tonight, our next broadcast, when the Mustangs host the Gordon-Rushville Triangular. Action starts at 4 o'clock when the Mustangs take on the Valentine Badgers. Make sure you tune in for that a week from tonight at 4 o'clock. I'm Clint Anderson saying thank you very much for joining us this evening for our broadcast. We certainly hope that you enjoyed it. Glad to have you along with us. We look forward to seeing you a week from tonight at 4 o'clock p.m. Tune in and watch it all on SheridanCountyJournalStar.net.